Hello everyone, I'm Jerry D'Ambrosio and welcome to this week's special presentation. Automated trading system selection shouldn't be difficult. There are a few key metrics that a trader or investor should consider when deciding on which system to deploy. And it can be quite easy, in fact, using our trading system viewer. So here we are in the trading system viewer. This is a tool that everybody has access to. And the trading system viewer consists of dozens of trading systems that have been rigorously back-tested and shown to be very effective and profitable over the long term. The trading system viewer is sorted and ranked by 1 year % gain. And there are other metrics here that we'll take a look at. But over the last 1 year, Russell 2000/RT has performed the best. Look at that percentage gain, 338%. Second on the list, based on the 1 year % gain, is Blyer's Bottom Feeders, 270%. Third is S&P 400 Midcap/RT, 270%. Notice the gains here for the top 6 performing strategies. Well over 100% gain over the last 1 year. What stands out to me is that they are all aggressive trading systems. So if you are not an aggressive trader, if you're more of a prudent investor or a conservative investor, you may not be as attracted to these trading systems as the more aggressive trader. Or you might be someone that is allocating a portion of their portfolio towards a more aggressive trading system. Aggressive trading systems generally are high risk, high reward type trading systems. You can see the rewards here based on the 1 year % gains. However, look at the max drawdowns over the last 1 year. 27%, 19%, 29%, 48% maximum drawdowns for these trading systems over the last 1 year. Like I said, high risk, potentially high reward. So again, if you're someone that wants to allocate a portion of your portfolio to a trading system like this, then look no further than the top of the list. You can also sort this list by 3-month % gain. That brings Russell 2000/RT to the top. Once again, you can sort by 1 month % gain. Now, the best performing trading system over the last 1 month is Biggest Bargains. Now, this is a prudent trading system using the RT Kicker combo signal. It's up 15% over the last 1 month, 25% over the last 3 months, 53% over the last 1 year. Nice looking equity curve too over the last year. Year to date up 30%, annualized out at 40%, and about a 16% maximum drawdown. I'm going to sort the list now by 1 year max drawdown. And I'm doing this for a very particular reason. If you are even a little bit concerned about the possibility of another market crash, very similar to what we saw in February and March of this year, then you're going to want a trading system that will hold up and protect you against that type of market drawdown. So if I sort by 1 year drawdown, now the last 1 year obviously includes February and March. Worst stocks over 10, now that's a shorting search. It's aggressive. It uses the GLB-RT kicker signal. This was a recent addition, so we only have a 1 year gain of 31%, max drawdown of 8. Top line growers, that's a conservative trading system using the DEW timing system. Up 10% over the last 1 month, 17% over the last 3 months, 22% over the last 1 year, with an 8% drawdown. So I'm going to start with a 1 year drawdown, and then I'm going to look at the percentage gains, the performance of these trading systems for my selection. So I'm going to go right here, VST Rockets 2. I see it's up 55% over the last 1 year, 34% over the last 3 months, 12% over the last 1 month. It's a prudent system using the RT Kicker combo. Not bad so far, good looking equity curve, 45% year to date with again only a 10% drawdown. Next I would look at something like Follow the Money, up 77% over the last 1 year, 44% over the last 3 months, a good 1 month gain of almost 12%. Nice equity curve here as well, only a max drawdown of 10. But I would skip to VST Rockets. Why am I doing that? Well, 98% over the last 1 year, 43% over the last 3 months, and about 11% over the last 1 month. It's a prudent system using the DEW timing system, but what really stands out and what I like the most about this trading system is the equity curve. Look at that beautiful equity curve. right from here, I don't see a tremendous drop in performance. I don't see a drop off in the equity curve. We're looking at an 89% year to date. That's fantastic. 97% annualized rate of return with, again, only 11% drawdown. That seems to me to be the best performing trading system based on performance that has the lowest 1-year drawdown. And again, I'm really focusing on drawdown because we want to be sure that the automated trading system that we choose moving forward will protect us, will get us out of the market prior to a severe crash, and more importantly, will get us back in once the rally begins. So I'm going to choose VST Rockets. Again, it's prudent using the DEW timing system. And I want to take a closer look at that equity curve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to the top, click on Paper Trade in Portfolios. You have two choices here. You can either start with an empty portfolio. I'll get to this part in a second. But we're going to follow this trading system in the Portfolio Manager. And what this does is it converts all the rules included in this trading system, and it also converts all the stocks that are currently in the portfolio. So if I click on Follow in Portfolio Manager and open the portfolio now, here we are. You can see it has 10 stocks, all purchased on April 7th. If I click on the Details button at the very top, notice what this system does. It goes to cash every time the DEW signal turns down. We are currently in a DEW up signal, and the stop criteria used is recommendation equals sell. We try to maintain 10 positions. We automatically replace closed positions as long as the DEW signal is up. And if I come back to the portfolio, change the equity curve from an intraday equity curve to an end of day equity curve. And let me just pull this section down so we can see the equity curve a little bit better. And here is that period from the end of February to the beginning of April where the market got absolutely clobbered. Now the portfolio did draw down a little bit here at the end of February, but remember, the maximum drawdown was only 11%. I'm going to move us to a market timing graph. And here we're looking at the market, the VectorVest composite, over the last 1 year. And I have the DEW market timing signal applied to the chart. So that trading system using the VST Rockets went into cash on February 24th, only 3 days off of the actual high, and got us back in, stayed in cash during the entire downturn, got us back in on April 6th. Remember, April 6th, as of the close of that day, the DEW signal turned up. We bought positions in that portfolio on the following day. Our portfolio did not get hit like the overall market did. We could see a few times in the past here where the portfolio went into cash. Now notice back here, this stands out to me, October of 2018 all the way to January of 2019. This portfolio was mostly in cash during that time. Well, what did the market do? If I click on graphs, I'm going to pull us back here, right here. Here's October of 2018. This is a pretty bad market downturn. Got a little fake out here on November 28th of 2018, but then the market reversed course again. DEW signal turned down on December 4th, turned back up on January 11th. So during this entire market downturn, most of the market downturn, because we did buy stocks just for a few days during that fake out rally in the beginning of December. But again, market turned over. We went immediately into cash and stayed into cash the entire time until the DEW signal turned up. And just look at the performance since the April 6th up call. The portfolio was up 70% on April 6th. It's currently up a little over 200% right now. If I pull back up, notice some of the percentage gains. DocuSign up 139%, PDD up 131%, ZS up 125%, 10 winners, no losers. None of the stocks have sell ratings, that's why we're still in them. 9 buys and currently 1 hold. So you can continue to follow this trading system in the Genius. If you say, you know what, DEW is up, the performance is tremendous, I want to deploy this trading system right now. So you can go back into the trading system viewer. Make sure the VST Rockets trading system is selected. Click on Paper Trade in Portfolios, but now we're going to start with an empty portfolio. It's going to convert all of the settings included in this trading system, but it's going to populate the portfolio with a brand new list of stocks that meets the VST Rockets search criteria as of today. So if I click on Start with an empty portfolio, we'll name this VST Rockets. The initial investment you can match to what you are going to deploy. So we'll keep it at $50,000. I'm going to change the commission type from per trade to none. A lot of brokerages aren't charging commissions anymore. Now I'm going to click on OK. And then we'll open the portfolio now. Notice what it will do. The Genius is on. Green arrow pointing up means that the DEW signal is up. And any minute now, it will populate a brand new list of stocks. Notice the purchase date, 8/28. Based on the $50,000 portfolio, remember this portfolio, this trading system buys 10 stocks. We put roughly $5,000 into each position. And here's the quantity. Here are the amount of shares that we purchased for each stock. I'm going to click on this arrow here to give us a little bit more real estate. Now, what I just did there didn't actually buy the stocks. It just transferred the settings and a new list of stocks into the Genius. If you currently have a trading account with either Ally, TradeStation, or Interactive Brokers and have those accounts linked to the VectorVest program, you can trade these stocks directly from the Genius. So if I highlighted all the stocks, right-clicked, and selected Trade Now using one of our partnered brokerages, if I clicked on Interactive Brokers, for example, brings up an order ticket. I would fill out the order ticket. The action for all 10 stocks is going to be buy. If I pull this down for a second here. The quantity is right here in front of us. So Tesla, 2 shares. PINS, Pinterest, 143 shares. Shopify, 4 shares. Square, 32 shares, and so on. You quickly might take a minute or two, fill out the order ticket. You can change the order type. The default order type is market. You could change it to limit. You can change the limit price as well right from here. And the duration can either be good for the day or good till canceled. Once the order ticket is filled out, you click on Preview Orders and then send the orders to Interactive Brokers or Ally or TradeStation, and you will get notified that the trades were sent over and that they were executed. Now here's a very important part now of precise portfolio management. The cost per shares in the Genius may be different than your actual fills. So what you would do next is go to your brokerage account, look at the transactions, and adjust the transaction log here in the Genius, and specifically the cost per share to reflect your actual fills. So to do that, I'm going to click on Reports, go to Transaction Logs, pull this down a little bit, and I'm going to sort by trade date. And right at the top, you could see, buy 55 shares of PDD. 55 shares is likely what you purchased, but $89.73 might not be your cost per share. So you click on the transaction, you go to Edit, and it's going to give you an alert. It's going to say that this action is not allowed with the Portfolio Genius on. So I'm going to click on OK. I'll click on Cancel. And just for the meantime, I'm going to turn the Portfolio Genius off. So I'm going to click on Edit, turn the Genius off, click Save. Now when I go to Reports, go to Transaction Log, select the transaction, click on Edit. Now I'm able to edit the transaction. So maybe I didn't get $89.73. Maybe I got $89.81. I got executed at a little bit higher price. The shares are the same. When you adjust the share price, it adjusts your cost basis as well. So notice what will happen here if I change it to $89.41 and just click in here, it adjusts the cost basis here as well. So let's go back to 81. Make sure everything looks good. It adjusts the cost basis to $49.39. Click on OK, and then I'll move on to the next stock. Click on Buy 4 shares of Shopify. Click on Edit. I likely bought 4 shares, but I didn't get $1,060. I got $1,071 even. Adjust the cost basis, make sure the cost basis here matches up with your transaction log on your broker site. Click OK, and then continue to do that. Once you finish editing the transactions, you simply click on OK. And now, in the Genius, you're managing your portfolio penny by penny. Nothing is different here. Your return on investment, your gain per share, your cost basis, everything in the Genius matches exactly to your brokerage account. And the last thing I want to show you is how to receive alerts. Now, if a stock in this portfolio meets its stop criteria, remember our stop criteria is a recommendation equals sell. Notice though, if I scroll over to the right, we don't have that recommendation equals sell column here. The reason for that is because the Genius is off. I'm going to have to turn the Genius back on for it to recognize when any stock in this portfolio meets its sell criteria. So I'm going to apply to existing positions. Now if I scroll over to the right, we have a stop criteria column, and in a moment you're going to see that change from none to recommendation equals sell. And there it is. So now what I want to do is I want to be alerted via text message or email when any stock in this portfolio gets a sell rating. And to do that, I'm going to click on Tools, go to Application Settings, click on Alerts. Notice this is my account, so I have my email address here. And I am alerted. I get an email anytime a portfolio order alert happens or a RoboTrader alert happens. You can also have portfolio summary alerts sent to your email, RoboTrader summary alerts, or the watchdog as well. You can also get a text message if you click on the box right below the email address, select Edit, change the alert destination from email to text message, choose your carrier, enter your phone number, and then select which type of alerts you want to get sent to your cell phone. So I'm going to select Send Portfolio Alerts, and I want the RoboTrader alerts as well. You just simply click on OK, and you will get both an email and a text message in this case anytime. You also have to click OK here as well. A stock in your portfolio gets a sell rating. It will close it out of the portfolio here, which means you then have to go to your brokerage account and sell the position right away. Once you do, you can then go back into the transaction log. Now we don't have any sell transactions here, right? They're all buys. But once a stock in the portfolio meets a sell rating and gets rid of it from the portfolio, you will see a transaction here labeled sell X amount of shares of stock XYZ at a particular price. You click on that transaction and then you edit the transaction to reflect your brokerage account. I use the Genius, folks, quite a bit to manage my real portfolio, and it's really, really easy once you get the hang of it. So to close, the Trading System Viewer is a fantastic tool to identify automated trading systems that consistently perform well and that do an effective job of protecting you against market downturns. The trading system I chose, VST Rockets, went into cash 4 days off of the actual high and got back into the market once the DEW signal turned up again, just a few weeks off of the actual low. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's special presentation. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah.